If you're over 60, does your morning feel like this? You wake up, swing your legs out of bed, and those first few steps feel unsteady. Maybe you hold the nightstand a little longer, maybe you shuffle to the bathroom instead of walking confidently, or maybe you just feel like your body needs a minute to catch up with your brain. And here's what you've probably been told: walk more. Get those steps in, walk at the mall, walk around the block, and walking is wonderful for your heart, your legs, your mood. But if you've been walking faithfully and you still feel that morning instability, that hesitation in your first steps, you need to hear this. You are not failing. Walking is not failing you, but walking alone is incomplete. Here's the truth most people over 60 don't realize: walking is maintenance. Walking keeps your body running like driving your car on the highway. But what if your car has been sitting in the garage all night? What if the engine is cold? If you just start driving slowly, it'll eventually warm up. But what if you could turn the key in the ignition first? What if you could flip the switch that actually wakes the system up before you even take that first step? That's what we're going to do today. And it takes 3 minutes, not 30, not an hour. 3 minutes that will change the way your body responds all day long. Why does your morning feel so unsteady? Most people think it's weak legs. And yes, leg strength matters, but that's only half the equation. The real reason your mornings feel off is this: your balance system has been asleep all night. Literally asleep. You see, your body has an internal GPS. It's a network of sensors in your feet, your ankles, your inner ear, and your eyes that are constantly sending signals to your brain. Here's where you are in space. Here's how to adjust. Here's how to stay upright. But after 8 hours lying down, not moving, those sensors go quiet. They're not broken. They're just dormant. And here's the problem with walking. When you walk, you're asking your body to perform before you've woken the system up. It's like trying to type on a keyboard before the computer has booted. The keys might work eventually, but they're slow to respond. That's why those first steps feel wobbly. That's why you grab onto things. Not because you're weak, but because the communication between your body and your brain hasn't turned back on yet. Walking doesn't flip that switch. Walking is movement, yes, but it's repetitive, predictable movement. Your body can do it on autopilot. What wakes up your balance system is something different. It's targeted, it's specific, and it forces your brain and your body to talk to each other again. Let me explain the science behind this, because this is where everything clicks. Your balance system is built on 3 pillars. Number 1, proprioception. That's the sensation of where your body is in space. It comes from tiny sensors in your muscles, your joints, and especially your feet. Number 2, your vestibular system. That's your inner ear, and it tells your brain about head position and movement. Number 3, your vision. Your eyes give your brain a reference point for what's upright. Now here's the key. These 3 systems have to work together. They have to communicate. And when you've been lying down for 8 hours, that communication shuts down. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that balance is not just about strength. It's about integration. It's about how fast your brain can process signals from your feet, your inner ear, and your eyes, and make adjustments. And here's what the research also shows. Walking doesn't challenge that integration the way targeted movements do. When you walk, both feet are always close to the ground. Your head stays relatively still. Your center of gravity moves forward in a straight line. That's maintenance. But when you do a movement that deliberately shifts your weight, that challenges your center of gravity, that asks your feet to send different signals, that's training. That's what flips the switch. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need an hour. You don't need a gym. You just need 3 minutes of the right movements at the right time. First thing in the morning, before you walk, before you start your day. And those 3 minutes will activate your balance system in a way that protects you all day long. Now that you understand the why, let's get to the how. The first exercise we're about to do is designed to wake up those sensors in your feet and ankles, the ones that have been asleep all night. This isn't about holding a position, This is about training your body to respond to signals on command, and it starts right now. Our first movement is called ankle pumps, and its purpose is simple: to flip the switch on those sensors in your feet and ankles, the ones that have been asleep all night. This is your ignition key. Before we start, safety first. I want you sitting in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the floor. Here's what we're doing. You're going to pump your ankles up and down. Sit in your chair, feet flat. Now, press the front part of your foot down into the floor, like you're pressing a gas pedal. Hold for 1 second. Now lift your toes up toward the ceiling, keeping your heels on the floor. Hold for 1 second. That's 1 rep. Do 10 reps. Slow. Controlled. Feel the muscles in your shins working when you lift your toes. Feel the muscles in your calves working when you press down. Those are the muscles that stabilize your ankle with every single step you take. You're waking them up. If this feels easy, here's how to progress. Same seated position. But now, lift your heels completely off the floor. Press through the balls of your feet. Hold for 2 seconds at the top, then lower your heels back down with control. Do 8 to 10 reps. If you feel a little burn in your calves, that's activation. Here's why this is so powerful. Your ankles are the first point of contact with the ground. Every signal that goes to your brain about balance starts in your feet and ankles. When you've been lying down all night, those signals go quiet. This movement turns them back on. You're not just strengthening muscles, you're reactivating nerve pathways. You're telling your brain, we're up right now. Start paying attention. This takes 30 seconds. 30 seconds to wake up a system that protects you all day. You've just flipped the switch. Now we need to calibrate your center of gravity. That's next. Now we're adding a new layer. Our second exercise is called side weight shift. This movement teaches your brain to feel and control your center of gravity as it moves from side to side. This is exactly what your body needs to do every time you take a step, turn a corner, or shift your weight unexpectedly. Before we begin, you'll need to stand beside a sturdy surface for support. A kitchen counter, a table, or a wall. Keep one hand close to it, but don't hold on unless you need to. Your feet should be hip-width apart. Here's how to do it. Stand up straight with your shoulders relaxed. Keep your head and shoulders perfectly still. They should not move. Now shift your hips slowly to one side, moving your weight over to that foot. Feel how the pressure increases under that foot. Hold for 2 seconds. Then bring your hips back to center. And now shift your hips to the other side. Again, hold for 2 seconds. Your head and shoulders stay still. Only your hips are moving. The key is control. You're not swaying wildly. You're deliberately moving your weight from the center to one side, back to center, then to the other side. Feel how your feet are constantly sending signals to your brain. We're shifting weight. Adjust. Stabilize. Do 8 to 10 repetitions, moving slowly and with complete control. This exercise retrains your proprioception, the sensors in your feet and ankles, to detect and respond to weight changes. It's like recalibrating a very sensitive instrument. Your brain learns to feel your center of gravity and make instant corrections. Now that we've calibrated your center of gravity, let's test your system in a real-world way. The kind that protects you when life throws you off balance. Our third and final exercise is called single leg stance. This brings it all together. This is the real-world test, the kind of balance you need when you're reaching for something, stepping over an obstacle, or catching yourself when you stumble. Stand next to a wall or counter for support. Shift your weight onto one leg and lift your other foot just a few inches off the ground. Find your balance first. Keep your hips level. Your standing knee should be slightly bent, not locked. Once you're stable, here's the key. I want you to focus on feeling the foot that's on the ground. Feel how it's making tiny adjustments. Your ankle is working. Your toes are gripping slightly. That's your balance system talking to your brain in real time. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch legs. Use your support as much as you need. Even a single fingertip on the wall can provide enough feedback to help you stay steady. If this feels too challenging, keep both hands on the counter and just shift more weight onto one leg without fully lifting the other foot. That's still training the system. If you want more challenge, try this. While balancing on one leg, slowly reach your arms forward, then out to the sides, then overhead. Every time you move your arms, your center of gravity shifts and your body has to adjust. This is exactly what happens in real life. You're not always thinking about balance. You're thinking about groceries, conversations, or where you're walking. This exercise trains your body to stay stable even when your mind is occupied. Now that you've learned these 3 movements, there's something else you need to know. Because even the best exercises can be sabotaged by one common daily habit that most seniors don't even realize they're doing. The first habit is going straight from lying down to walking without giving your body time to adjust. After 8 hours horizontal, your balance system needs a moment to recalibrate to vertical. The fix is simple. Sit on the edge of your bed for 30 seconds before you stand. Let your feet touch the floor. Do a few ankle pumps right there. You're giving your brain time to say, okay, we're upright now. Adjust. The second habit is wearing thick cushioned shoes or slippers first thing in the morning. I know this sounds counterintuitive. Aren't supportive shoes safer? But here's the problem. Your feet have thousands of nerve endings that send balance signals to your brain. When you wear thick shoes, you're blocking those signals. It's like trying to type with gloves on. The solution. If it's safe for you, spend your first few minutes each morning barefoot or in thin-soled shoes indoors. Let your feet feel the ground. This simple change can improve your proprioception dramatically. The third habit is the most dangerous. Skipping your morning routine because you feel rushed or tired. This is when falls happen most. When you skip the activation, your balance system stays asleep and your first real challenge of the day, the stairs, the shower, the step outside, becomes a risk. The way to break this cycle is to make the routine non-negotiable. 3 minutes. Before coffee, before anything else. That's your insurance policy for the entire day. Now you've learned 3 powerful exercises and 3 habits to avoid. But there's one more piece to this puzzle. A simple timing strategy that very few people talk about, but it can literally double how fast your body adapts to this training. Here's something most people don't realize. The first 30 minutes after you wake up are when your nervous system is most receptive to new patterns. Scientists call this the critical window for motor learning. Your brain is fresh, your body is unloaded. And when you practice movements during this window, the learning sticks faster and deeper. This is why doing these 3 exercises first thing in the morning, before coffee, before breakfast, before anything else, is so powerful. You're not just training your muscles, you're rewiring your nervous system when it's most ready to change. Studies from the Journal of Neurophysiology show that motor skill practice in the morning leads to significantly better retention than the same practice done later in the day. And here's the second part of the timing strategy. Consistency over intensity. Doing these 3 exercises for 3 minutes every single morning is 10 times more effective than doing a 30-minute balance session once a week. Why? Because your balance system needs daily reinforcement. It's like learning a language. 10 minutes a day beats 1 hour on the weekend every single time. So here's your timing protocol. Wake up. Sit on the edge of the bed for 30 seconds. Do the 3 exercises. 3 minutes total. Then go about your day. That's it. No equipment, no gym, just you, 3 minutes, and a commitment to showing up every morning. When you combine the right movements with the right timing, here's what happens. Your balance improves faster. Your confidence grows stronger. Your mornings feel steadier. You're not just doing exercises, you're building a system for lasting stability. And that's the difference between a temporary fix and a permanent transformation. Let's bring it all together. Here's your action plan starting today. First, you now understand that balance isn't just about strength, it's about communication between your brain and your body. Second, you learned 3 simple exercises that wake up your reactive balance, calibrate your center of gravity, and test your system in a real-world way. Third, you discovered the 3 daily habits that silently sabotage your morning balance and how to fix them. Fourth, you learned the morning timing secret that helps your body adapt twice as fast. And fifth, you've taken the first step toward a more confident, more independent version of yourself. Here's what to do starting tomorrow morning. Step 1. Wake up and sit on the edge of your bed for 30 seconds. Let your balance system adjust. Step 2. Do the 3 exercises: ankle pumps, side weight shift, single leg stance. 3 minutes total. Step 3. Make it non-negotiable. Before coffee, before anything else. Step 4. Repeat this every single day for the next 7 days. That's it, 7 days. That's all I'm asking. After 7 days, come back and tell me how you feel. Imagine yourself 1 month from now. You wake up and those first steps feel confident. You walk to the kitchen without holding onto furniture. You step outside and the uneven ground doesn't make you hesitate. That's not a fantasy. That's what happens when you give your brain the training it needs. If you're ready to commit to this, I need you to do something right now. Go to the comments and write 3 words. I flipped the switch. That's your declaration. It's not just for me, it's for you. It's a commitment to yourself that you're not giving up, you're not settling, and you're taking control. And when you write that, you'll inspire someone else to start too. If this video helped you, please share it with a friend or loved one who needs to hear this, and subscribe to this channel because we're just getting started. Remember, you are not defined by your age. You are defined by your actions. Stay strong, stay steady, and I'll see you in the next one.